Pokemon Red has been brutal to me. Pokemon Blue, our Nuzlocke, did not go very well, and in fact, did not last past one episode. But today we're going to figure out, can I beat Pokemon Yellow with just a Pikachu? The answer is no. I'm just going to get right out and say it. I didn't beat this challenge. At a certain point, I gave up because I don't think I like Generation 1 Pokemon. So if this spoils the ending for you, hey, guess what? YouTuber Madrybread did this exact challenge and beat it. Sorry to spoil a 2-year-old YouTube video, but go check that out instead. The plan was I was gonna do a not parody necessarily, but just a little like reference-y video to this. But the video, me playing the game fell apart. So here we are. Really the big thing that happened here was I got rid of Double Team, forgetting what Double Team did. For some reason, I thought it raised my speed. No, it increases my evasiveness. And that's basically where the entire run fell apart for me. I had been doing some streams on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/implausibly-average, and I was having fun. It was nice to interact with chat as I would just kind of grind and see what I could do with this Pikachu and kind of brute force my way through this. I feel like anyone who's watched my stuff long enough can tell you that I'm not very good at Pokemon, and I don't really have a brain for thinking of it as a puzzle. And I think you can really feel that with a lot of the way I handled Gen 1. I feel like there are not a lot of tools at your disposal. Everything... It's a challenge in that beating your head against a brick wall and trying not to pass out from the pain or the exhaustion is a challenge. That's what it feels like. These aren't challenging games. They are dated and poorly made for their time. And it's a wonder that they are as popular as they are now. So, in making this one wrong move and realizing it several areas too late, I had to live with my poor decision. And that poor decision kicked my ass. The biggest thing that happened was I went to Rock Tunnel. There is one unavoidable trainer in there that has 2 Geodudes and a Graveler. All 3 Pokemon have self-destruct. And I'd been beating my head against this brick wall on Twitch. I had, done turbo grinding stuff with my turbo button on my super legit, very cool, awesome, real Game Boy. And as I was ending that stream, I got kind of frustrated, just like, I'll deal with this later, right? I don't want to keep doing this. So I stopped, I took a break. In between that stream and now when I'm recording this, I have finished Pokemon Red on accident. It was training up Friend, our Clefable, and I was training up Lounge, our Slowbro, and in doing so, I was just kind of grinding the Elite Four, basically going to a certain point where effectively a Pokemon should run out of PP at a certain amount of time, and I would get sent back to the beginning because I'd just be thrashing my way through and these Pokemon would kill me, but I'd be getting levels. So I did it first with Friend. I brought in Lounge, the Slowbro, because that was going to be our second anchor of the team, were these 2. And I somehow made it through that. So now I've been sitting on that win for a little bit, this accidental win in Pokemon Red, and now I'm like, oh, I'm done. I don't have to play anymore for Gen 1 anymore. And then I remembered my plan for Yellow, which is that I wanted to try and beat Yellow as a solo run. So, it is now the 29th of December. I'm recording this now at 2 in the morning, my time. I've spent the last hour trying to get past this unavoidable trainer in Rock Tunnel. So I try with my current level. I want to say I'm level 31 against level 21s and a 22 Graveler, I want to say. Those numbers could be wrong, but you'll see on screen if I'm right or not. My plan was because I don't have double team, so I can't raise my evasiveness, right? But it seems like their moves, because maybe my high speed, maybe just Gen 1 weirdness, that they seem to be missing a lot. The problem is that when they hit self-destruct, they do some range of damage to me, and it always sucks. It's almost always bad for me, but there have been instances where I had beaten the first Geodude without that Geodude using self-destruct, and me having a high HP, which means that that's just, hey, that's one thing down that we have to do. So, one Geodude down, second Geodude to go, same move set, and almost always it opens with like self-destruct or something, which means that I'm taking like 40 damage or something. So this is not good. I don't like what's happening here. So my plan is, okay, I'm gonna let my Pikachu faint. It's gonna take me back to that Pokemon Center at the beginning of Rock Tunnel. There's a patch of grass up top, and I'll just grind there for a while. So I go from level 31 to level 35. I go back and I try the thing. I try that trainer again. So now my strategy is this: maybe slam. Basically, it's just the slam seems to have good critical hit rates. So again, maybe that first Geodude won't take off too much damage. Second Geodude might self-destruct. Third Graveler, who knows? We'll figure that out when we get there. We kind of see what our HP is like when we get there, and maybe we'll pull something out. As I'm doing this, I get to the Graveler. Graveler uses self-destruct, and I'm about to soft reset back to the save to see what I can do to maybe luck into a better battle. But as I'm doing this, I see, hey, Yellow's defeated the trainer. And then I remember, I have another Pokemon on my team because I need Cut. So I think, okay, I'll just cheese it then, right? I'll do this same battle again. So beat the first Geodude without it using self-destruct. Second Geodude can self-destruct, it doesn't matter, but we need to make sure that Graveler self-destructs on me and doesn't kill me via tackle or rock slide, rock throw, whatever other move it has. Basically, it needs to kill me by self-destruct. And then I will have won. My second Pokemon will not have come into battle. And there we go. I've technically beaten this trainer just using a Pikachu. It happens. I get past it. I'm so happy. I make my way through the rest of the cave without much issue, and then I get to Lavender Town, heal up, walk through whatever that route is, get to Celadon, make sure I buy the fresh water so I can get into Saffron after this. I heal up, and then I go and I just try and see what I can do in the grass gym. My thought process is I'm probably going to need to level up quite a bit. I'm probably going to need to get up to level 40, but let me just try. Let me just see what I can do here, okay? I get past the first two trainers pretty well with just like spamming Thundershock or Thunderbolt, whatever I have. Pretty good. I'm excited about that. First two trainers, I use Cut. I heal up. My Pikachu is poisoned. I have my second Pokemon, and it knows Growth. So, worst case scenario, Pikachu goes down. Bellsprout knows Growth. I will just spam Growth until that Pokemon kills me. I'll wipe out, and I can plan this attack again. Guess what happens? So, Pikachu's poisoned. Heal them up. Walk one step forward. Get into the battle. I take out, I think, a couple of Pokemon with Pikachu, but between poison, some of them knowing Wrap or other moves that suck in Gen 1, a lot of my turns are eaten up and I can't do anything. So, Pikachu goes down. Bellsprout goes up. and I think, okay, I'm just gonna spam growth until this battle's over. We'll black out. We'll go home. We'll regroup. We'll try this all again. Well, what happens next, viewer, may shock and surprise you. It's a nightmare. They just keep using poison powder. And in Gen 1, at least as far as I can tell, none of these Pokemon have power points. None of the trainer Pokemon have power points. They can't get into a situation where they're struggling against you and actually doing damage. So I use all my growths, which now means that I don't know that grass is a physical or special move, but my special is powered up regardless. Well, now I'm using Vine Whips against grass types, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe hitting them will get them out of whatever their AI loop is. No. They keep using poison powder on me. It's not effective. It never works. I'm a grass poison type. Poison powder will never work against me. And yet, they keep trying. So, I use all my Vine Whips, whatever. Okay, well now I'm on to Cut. And Cut's dealing way more damage because there's less, there's no type disadvantage, right? So I take out a Pokemon, I take out an Ivysaur, I take out the Gloom, I've taken out basically the entire team with just, at the start of this, a level 12, 13 Bellsprout with Cut. I've taken out this entire gym trainer. I don't remember when the last time I saved was. I don't want to walk back. I'm looking at this screen that you'll see before you in disbelief going, I don't think this game wants me to win. I don't think that this game wants me to do this challenge. I think this game is telling me, please stop. And you know what? Who am I to say I shouldn't? So I didn't beat Pokemon Yellow with just a Pikachu. I gave up at the 4th gym, at the grass gym, because technically my Bellsprout I used for HMs beat that thing, which means I would have to have reset my game to an earlier save, and I didn't want to deal with all that. And it felt like just a huge waste of time in that moment. So here I am, making a small video about what happened, and it's frustrating. This whole experience has made me think that maybe I don't like Generation 1 Pokemon, and maybe these games are not well designed, and maybe, just maybe, it is a miracle that Pokemon as a series and as a product and as a game is as popular as it is, because I didn't like this one. Anyways, that's it for Gen 1. We're done with Gen 1 forever. We're never coming back. We're never playing these games again. We'll come back with some gameplay of Gold, Silver, or Crystal, and I'll see you. I'll see you then. Go check out my Dry Bread. He did a challenge run of Pikachu in Yellow. He beat it. He beat the game. I think that's cool. That someone has the patience to play these old games. Every week that dude puts out a challenge run. Go watch his videos. If you like mine, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Support me on Patreon. It helps me play other games. And we're playing Spider-Man now? I know I've announced we're playing Spider-Man. I don't know if Spider-Man videos are going up yet, but they should be. Anyways, that's it. I'll see y'all later. Good night, everyone.